Welcome to the 31 Nights of Macoween. Every day in the month of October, I review one spooky, scary movie. Come and join if you dare.
You have plenty of money in stocks, right?
Yup,
And you need that to make shows, right?
yup.
So that means you can spend money on episodes for shows like Stranger Things, Squid Game, and The Umbrella Academy. If that's the case, you can also spend that money on your animated shows.
That makes sense to me.
Then do it.
We want our animated shows to be like Boss Baby.
When it comes to Netflix films, you're either getting a diamond in the rough or pure trash. But sometimes, just sometimes, you get the films that are just sit on both sides of the fence to be good and bad at the same time. And that's the case for Bird Box. Bird Box is a film that manages to be entertaining and boring at the same time. Like the story for Bird Box was intriguing. I mean, the world gets overtaken by unseen forces that when looked at will make you want to kill yourself. To me, sounds like a slam dunk. And there are parts of the film that take the concept and execute it well, but unfortunately they don't do enough with the plot and leave everything up for interpretation. And while I'm all for that, it goes without saying that it can lead to some massive plot holes that make you question more things than you realize. But besides the plot, nothing else in the film truly stands out to me. The characters felt pretty weak and bland. The only characters I liked were John Malkovich's, Trevante Rhodes, and Sandra Bullock's characters. Those characters felt like the most fleshed out and have a little bit of depth with them. So there's that. The horror was a bit lackluster. It was a combo of off-screen kills or just simple stuff like gunshots or stabbings. Only a couple deaths were standouts, like the woman doing a full sprint out the window. That was pretty cool, but otherwise it didn't take a full advantage of its unique plot. And lastly, the pacing of the film was just not good. It was terrible. In Bird Box, we are not only following Sandra Bullock and her kids' journey in current time, we also have flashbacks to the previous events to put the context for how everything ended up the way they did. And that's fine if you want to establish the backstory on the plot's events. It just makes the viewer gets whiplash of being brought from the present to the past almost non-stop throughout the film. And it can be sickening, and for some, that can lead to a very unfulfilled watch. Overall, Bird Box is a perfect example of a Netflix film. It's not terrible nor good, but millions of people will watch it due to convenience. If this was a theatrical release, I would guarantee that it wouldn't have done the same numbers it did on Netflix. And I'm going to give Bird Box a 6.3 out of 10.
Stay tuned for Night 10.